Hello, Paul Hamilton here. Today we're going to look at, for iPad Monthly, we're going to look at Explain Everything. Okay, and so what we're actually going to do is allow our students, regardless of the age, to do some reading online, actually within this document, and then actually respond to the text. So what I've actually done is I've just set up a quick Explain Everything document just with 4 slides. This is going to be my cover page. Next one is going to be text to text, text to self, and then text to world. And if you haven't seen the link, have a look at the link in iPad Monthly just above that actually shows and explains those comprehension strategies for responding to text. So what I'd like to show you is where you can get some free online books that you can bring into Explain Everything. So if I actually go back to my home screen here, and what I've got hopefully is I've added to my home screen freekidsbooks.org is just a fantastic way of actually looking for some online resources, especially for little kids, picture books that you can grab online and actually bring in. And so you could actually, this is a zebra called Dottie. And what we're actually going to do is we're just going to actually, this is the actual PDF version. We're actually just going to copy that URL. And I've actually made that available to my kids on the home screen as a free download. I've also taken a quick snapshot there of that actual book cover to actually bring that in. So I've taken a quick screenshot. So let's jump back into Explain Everything now and look at how this all sets up. So on my cover page here, I might hit on the plus and actually bring in one of my photos. There's the screen grab there, press done. And there you go, I've automatically got a fantastic book cover for my responding to text. Let's go to the text to text. Actually, let's jump into the text to self. So getting kids to reflect on the actual part of the book that they can draw some connections with themselves. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to bring in a new web browser. I'm actually going to press paste and actually copy that book URL. And that'll take a little while just because it's a PDF, but once it's in, which is fantastic. So that's downloading there. There it goes. I might make that a little bit smaller and just bring that over there. And you can see that I've actually tapped on the hand, and there it goes there. I'll just do a little bit of resizing. And if I double tap on that, I can actually scroll through the book whilst I'm in Explain Everything, which is fantastic. So what we get our kids to do is I'll just go to the start of the book. There's the start of it there. And what we actually want our students to do here is actually respond to the text. So it says, Dottie arrives at school with her mum. She hides behind her mum's legs and she stays put. She can see the students entering the schoolyard. So what we want our students to do here is to make some sort of connection with the text to self. So what the kids actually might do is actually say, press on the pen tool, and just with red, just kind of highlight, if you like, the bit that they're going to respond on. And then they can respond in a number of different ways. So our older students might actually write a paragraph about it. We could have our students actually bringing in a photo of themselves or actually recording themselves. So they might actually talk about how they remember their first day at school and how they struggled to actually kind of fit in. And they might remember their teacher's name, and they might remember mum or dad actually bringing them to school. So they can do it a number of ways. Once again, they could bring in some text here, and I'll put in some text and say, I can remember when. So they could put in some text there. I'll move that down there. They could do a recording. They could actually do an illustration where they make a text to self connection. They can do a range of things. But what I actually love about this is on each page, we can bring in that URL and we can just copy it. We could have done it. I could have done it a better way there, I guess. Just move that over there. We can bring the book into each page within the same window and actually have us responding to the text. And once again, at any stage, we can actually go back, go further down the text to analyze each paragraph. And it's just a really, really great way of allowing students to read within a document and actually respond to the text at the same time. Just really, really effective. and a really great way of getting students to actually respond to text, but having the book within the same digital document that we're dealing with. So that's just a really quick tutorial on how we can actually bring in an online book, a PDF, for example, that's online. We can bring it in to explain everything, and we can allow our students to actually respond to the text as we go through it. Paul Hamilton here for iPad Monthly, signing off.